we're done with it. I'm so excited. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hi!
Today I'm here with Hannah. We're in the Hannah location as well.
Yep.
I'm quite excited to be sitting on the Hogwarts. Is it the Hogwarts duvet?
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to talk about our favourite 90s films.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a 90s baby?
I was born in 92.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would say so.
I was born in 89, but I wasn't really aware of that first year, so
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
that counts.
technically I feel like I'm a 90s
I mean,
child.
my first memories started in 96, so...
We've both gathered 5 of our favourite 90s films that we're going to talk about, but we also have some bonus ones, because I feel like we both had too many to talk about. I think we're probably going to have quite a lot of doubles.
Are you going first?
No, you can go first. You're the guest.
Okay, so my first one is a cheat, because it was actually made in 1989.
Like me!
Exactly. But I feel like I can still count it as a 90s film because it would have been mostly viewed and watched throughout the 90s.
Got it.
When Harry Met Sally, which is my favourite rom-com of, like, all time. And I don't understand why the world doesn't make rom-coms like that anymore. It's perfect. I can quote along to the whole thing.
How many times have you seen it?
Couldn't tell you. I don't remember the first
I
time
only
I
watched it last year, I think.
What do you think?
I thought it was alright.
Okay, sure.
The earliest memory I have of my mom going to the, like, VHS rental place, getting me a film was, like, the first time I was allowed to stay at home by myself.
Ooh.
And she went and got 2 films, and I think both of these are in the list. And I always wonder if it's because it was, like, the first one I got to watch by myself, and it's Never Been Kissed. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that, but it's the Drew Barrymore one, isn't it?
I love Drew Barrymore so much.
Great.
This film was out in 1999.
And I know that the big climax of the ending, like, it's on a baseball pitch or something. Yeah,
the idea is that she's a reporter and she has to write a story about high school students.
She pretends to be a student and she falls in love with the teacher.
And the thing is, she was so uncool when she was in high school, and she goes back, she's like, I'm an adult now, I'm going to be really cool. Turns out, still not cool. And I feel like that's what it was like. Like, if I were to go back to high school, you'd be like, oh, I'm all mature now. But no, teenagers are terrifying. Whenever I get stamped on my hand at a nightclub, I always think about the scene where she falls asleep and then she goes to school with a stamp on her head.
I have actually done that before.
Yeah.
My next one is Clueless.
Yes, that's on my list.
It's so good.
What's not to like about Clueless?
I can't.
Did you watch the TV show as well?
No, I didn't know there was a TV show.
I'm pretty sure there was a TV show, which I think I watched more than I actually watched the film. Have I made this up? I don't think I've made this up. The same with Aladdin. I never watched Aladdin, I just watched the Aladdin TV show. I didn't realise that it was supposed to be an adaptation of Emma until I'd, like, read Emma twice and seen Clueless about 3 times.
I've never read Emma. I don't feel like I have to now because I've seen Clueless.
Speaking of adaptations...
Oh, I think it's going to be
It's going to be, say what? 10 Things I Hate About You?
I prefer it to Clueless. 10 Things I Hate About You is, like, one of my ultimate favourite films ever.
I don't think I've met anyone that doesn't like that film.
And the
I don't know what
soundtrack.
it is about it. It's one of the most 90s films, even though it came out in 1999. So, like, kind of...
And Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger, baby Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I know you can be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed, but you can never just be whelmed. So my other one, The Shawshank Redemption. 1994.
Interesting. Classic.
Yeah. I can never, like, pick a favourite film, but what I always do is I just have a favourite film that I just say when people ask me that question.
And is it that one?
Not anymore, but for a while it was, so I feel like it deserves a spot on this list.
What's that about, just in case people haven't...
The Shawshank Redemption is about a man who gets falsely accused of murder and goes to prison. And then it's about, like, the friendships that he makes in prison. Morgan Freeman is in it.
Yeah.
And he's great.
Yeah.
And just the reveal at the end, like, it's just, like, it's one of those films that when you finish watching it, you're like, oh my god, I have to rewatch the whole thing.
It's always on the, like, #1 best 100 films ever made kind of stuff. So
it is.
That's why I watched it, because I like going through those lists. My next one it's such a classic. I recently rewatched it at a party. It's Independence Day.
I've never seen it.
I love Independence Day.
Seen it.
1996, Will Smith. I think that's where my love for, like, apocalyptic films started, and also my love for, like, sci-fi, alien invasions. It's so, like, America is the best. God bless the USA. I haven't seen the remake yet. Or the second one of Independence Day that came out last year.
Should we watch it? Is it good?
Tell us.
Okay, so this is the last one on my, like, top 5. And I couldn't have a 90s film list without having a Disney film on it.
Oh, I didn't put any Disney in.
And I know that everyone, like, would be like, Toy Story and The Lion King are, like, the best ones, and they are amazing. But for me, personally, like, the one that, like, speaks to me was Beauty and the Beast, 1991. I just wanted her wardrobe and I wanted her library.
Also, Gaston is like the most realistic villain ever, where you're like, no, this is actually sometimes what happens.
Yeah, he's the real beast.
My final one is one that I've watched a couple of times. I sort of forgot about this film, and then I watched it again. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And now that I work in publishing, this whole film makes a lot more sense. It's You've Got Mail, 1998.
Oh my god. I watched that film for the first time like this month because it was on a plane, and I love Meg Ryan, obviously.
Yeah. It's
because
Meg Ryan
of When
and
Harry Met Tom Hanks. Because
yeah.
they were also in Sleepless in Seattle together.
Yeah.
But You've Got Mail, great.
It's
great.
just such a lovely story of like this woman who works or owns independent bookshop, and then there's this guy that she doesn't know she's sort of talking to on the internet. It's like the first bits of online dating.
God. And
And
they're strangers, they met in a chat room.
and he is part of like this huge chain of bookshops that's buying out the independent bookshop. And it's so New York as
it's
well, and
also
it's very autumn.
Very clearly based on Pride and Prejudice. They basically hate each other, and one of them's very prejudiced and one of them's very proud, and so they can't like be together. And also they reference Pride and Prejudice in
that
the
is
film
true.
loads, and you always know it's an adaptation when they reference the book that it's adapting. And
Yes.
Okay, what are your like...
Okay, bonus ones. I've got 3 bonus ones.
I've got 4 bonus ones, but 2 of them, The Lion King and Toy Story, so we've already talked about
Okay,
those.
cool. So, Jurassic Park, which
Ah,
technically is 2001. But
I got
feel
When
like-
Harry Met Sally, so I'll give you that.
I feel like that sort of fits there.
Titanic,
Yeah,
1997.
That's one of mine. I
Until
wonder
the
how
end.
many people haven't seen Titanic.
Let us know.
My next one is Jumanji,
Oh my god.
95.
Terrified me. I couldn't finish watching it the first time I tried to watch it. My final one is Space Jam. Just, what was that, 1996. Just because it brought me so
my
much
God.
joy. So much joy as a child.
I watched that with Dutch dubbing. Like Michael Jordan
dubbing.
dubbed in Dutch. I don't feel like they do films like that anymore. I don't know if they ever did any other... No, they did the one with Brandon Fraser in it. The Looney Tunes film.
Oh, when they're like deciding we're going to make a film about a famous sports star and cartoons, and there are these aliens and they have to play a basketball match, and like the stakes are the end of the world or something.
It's
and it's
great.
just like,
It's so
what?
great.
You
No,
don't-
that's my list. Do you have any more?
no.
We're ending on Space Jam. Good. Yeah, so those are some of our favorite 90s films. I'm going to try and find all the trailers, which will be the worst
Oh,
quality.
God.
They'll be like 240p. But I'll put them in the description in case you haven't seen any of them.
Let us know your favourite 90s films in the comments, because I feel like I need to reminisce. Like, I was searching for these, and I was like, oh my god, so many good films were made in the 90s.
So many good ones, definitely. And if you're a noughties baby, a 2000s baby, and you haven't seen some of these, let us know. I'd be really curious to see, like, how many of the ones that we mentioned you've actually watched. Don't forget to go to Hannah's channel and subscribe. It's right here.
We did a video where Sana's teaching me how to hack my online dating profile.
Yes.
And, like, get all the boys.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys later. And 3, 2, 1.
Dewey!